Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it, check it, check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I've been so cool. Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This investment is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Friday edition is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be super late because Charlie, in London, yeah, things are going on smooth like the way we've been praying for. It is still Showbiz Daily, and at this moment we are here to serve you right with quality content like we do always. Sammy Flex TV, we are indeed entertainment, and in the shots with me is Roland Ni Amati. Chaludino ni me beka wana o hola.
Ninka.
Faka when.
There.
Ema yedo. Roland Ni Amati.
There coming. I don't want a different representation.
What is the meaning of ni?
Means Nana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and yes, I mean to me. Yeah.
Roland Amati is in the shots with me. All right, so we are doing this thing also with Chemo and Team Dodu Solomon, and it's going to be very brief and very smooth and very nice. Friday edition in the Ayana with me say you're lively. You know how it is. My name MC Berry. I happen to be your favorite MC. Call me the luxurious MC. Keresa the guitar Rasta is the one in charge of cameras, which reflects our director and. Brothers, Endra, I needed you on this very platform. Why? Because as I can is O2 Indigo no Endra not direct money was no say the charges that medical is using, that is Shatta if Sakodi possible, and then the lives of the Sakeda and the rest. Medical on the target, I can say the main arena Nankasano. With a capacity of over 20,000, you know, and Nanka, or expect to say Anka Medical using these gurus, you know, and this dancing music, you know, of Ghana, they should have targeted that auditorium. What do you think? Do you think he's right that at least medical should have targeted that?
Well, it is an imaginary target in the sense that he has negate all the factors in putting up a show, and he's looking at just one factor to say okay, he should make a medical the main O2 instead of the indigo. What it means, what I'm saying is that, you see, there are so many factors. Cost is also part. Cost plays a major role in organizing a show. And yes, he has the artist, but ask yourself, say, will he be able to afford the O2 arena even in the first place? The proximity,
as in the bookings.
Yes.
Okay.
The proximity of the place, and also catering for certain things with even the supporting act on the night. The whole organization. Putting up a party in this studio is different from putting up a party in a stadium or in Grand Arena. Putting up a show at the National Theatre is different from putting up a show at the, let's say, the Bukom Boxing Arena. So we show Grand Arena. Some are fan. So we Bukom Boxing Arena and I say across Sports Stadium. You have to pick times 2 or times 3, and it will come at a cost. So yes, medical could have picked the O2 arena itself, but ask yourself, will the other factors aside the fact that he has artists supporting him favor him or not? And mind you, there's an independent artist that is doing most of the things from his pocket or from the small partners that he has around. There is no major source of funding behind him. So okay, company will pay and one announce say I am putting this amount of money in this project. So if Seoba now because say support here from the fellow artists inti, and I was saying kokoye O2 mama, then looks like one person one school be no momo to air drain share kind.
I think I'm not sure, but I think Adisade or
after one drain share kind.
Adisade or
Derek money.
Yes, because all the other factors, you decided to negate it. In fact, artist support there. Say artist be supportiwa. Medical has put up some good relationship in the industry. Say medical case or ye party and then he will still get people to go and support him anyways. In the side factor, a banner say, organization among medical. It is not one of the headaches. The headaches have to do with the cost and how to run the show. And medical as a brand, yes, he is an established brand, but in certain circles, he is still a growing brand. And all these things are factors that you need to consider before you take a decision on whether you are going to do it at the Indigo or the O2 itself. Better boy, man, sorry to one kasi call O2.
Started from somewhere.
Shatta has done the Indigo O2 arena back to back. 2 times. He is a businessman and obey, but you can clearly see the other factors are not favoring him. It is not about sorry Kubuki auditorium issue. No. Even when it comes to publicity show one National Theatre is not the same publicity that you put in a show at the Accra Sports Stadium. Sonny Badu will be doing his show in December at the Accra Sports Stadium. We're releasing flyer.
I see.
We are in May. We're releasing flyer. But when he was about to do the Grand Arena, just some 2-3 weeks that was when he made the announcement. You understand? So for those who are saying Anka because of support now when you're from other artists in O2 Nidia Omaka, but they have also neglected the other factors that contribute, even main factors in putting up a show of that magnitude.
Okay, all right. That is quick one from Roland Amate. He happens to be a blogger Roland's reports, quality content over there. If you want a good one, all you need to do is to visit Roland's report on all the platforms, and you get good content there. Apart from that, he happens to be the social media marketer to Shagzy, and is still growing, and business is still going on very well. Solomon, Intim Dodu, bra. Ibi asheye.
Boko.
Ibi asheye.
Yeah, very much.
Ibi asheye. Ibi adededi. And right now, catch him so announcement be here.
Oh yeah. Wedding neighbors say yeah who did do baby. They say the date number.
Okay.
15th June. By hook or crook ebebas. Queen Chamu any Intim Dodu Solomon. Wedding.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, officially, let me be the MC right here and do the announcement. Officially, we know we've been just saying a lot. We've been preaching a lot about Shemo's Intim Dodu Solomon's wedding coming up. Finally, where you finally, it's about to go down. Finally, the date is out, and it's 15th June.
Yeah.
Congratulations in advance.
Thank you, my brother.
Roland, let's all emulate. Follow suit. Roland, follow suit.
God's time is the best.
Yeah.
I believe in that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good news for my brother and all of us in the camps here. So, if you are now hearing this thing, let me just say it again. Chemo is getting married on the 15th of June. That is next month. So, wherever you find yourself in Ghana here, please don't go to the location at Ghana. And as time goes on, okay, so the date is now out. As time goes on, the venue at the time will just also be out, and finally we would love to see you there. If not, and so we can say blue top. Wherever you find yourself, you need to be at the auditorium. No matter what, that's just by the way. Now, we move on to your first story for today, and let me officially welcome you as well. And if you're online watching us live, please do a comment over there, and let's bring them out loud for you. If you have this content, so please do well to share to your family and friends. Let us all enjoy entertainment. Let us enjoy what is going on in our industry. Already, Roland, I've seen the news saying that medical show O2 Indigo is already sold out. How true is this?
Well, you know, when you go online, it is sold out, and they also displayed it there. This is not something that they do because you want them to do it. No, the auditorium's credibility is also at stake when it comes to some of these things. So if you tell them to sell a ticket of this amount and they sell it, they will tell you the ticket that you gave to us has been sold out, and that is the meaning of what they do. Mostly, if you are lucky and they are able to sell all of them even days before that, they even release flyers and stuff to its effect. Okay. But then seeing some of these things gives us joy. Exactly. So it gives us joy that at least we've been able to do this and do it successfully, and that tonight we are indeed going to have a good show. As it stands, I have also even seen certain opening acts all performing at the venue, and it looks good. I can only say congratulations to Medical and his team for putting up such a spectacle. It is not easy for you to put up such a show. So far, he's been able to add his name to the few artists in Ghana that have even been able to do a show at the Indigo O2 Arena. He's been able to add his name to the history books, and that is the main important thing when this conversation comes up. So congratulations to him.
Okay, all right, Roland, let me just ask you this question. Obi Augustino, shout out to you wherever you find yourself. Once again, good evening everyone, and apart from that, I thought Roland is in UK. What's UK now? How is it possible?
Well, I'm part of UK as we speak. Oh yeah. I'm partly in UK. I'm partly in UK. It depends on how you see it, because I am in constant touch with the people in UK when it comes to update, when it comes to contribution, because my team is there. And I can't say the fact that my team is there, I am sleeping. So even when it comes to social media, you know, I'm sure he is even basing it on some of the posts that I made earlier on.
Yeah.
When it comes to social media and its marketing strategies, you need to be able to strategize to the extent that you'll be able to add yourself to the trends here in Ghana and also in the UK. Because where the show is actually happening is in the UK. And ways that you can add yourself and up the, how do you call it, up the algorithm, contribute greatly to the algorithm, is if you are able to know how to balance some of these posting to know. So if I am in Ghana and I'm able to even change my location to the UK, because the show is going on in the UK, when you go in the trends, the algorithm favors that jurisdiction. And there is also the conversation going on here in Ghana. So in that sense, you are able to represent yourself here and there. So if somebody opens the trends app in UK, there is the likelihood the person might be able to chance on your post very easily.
Okay, all right. So Augustino, I'm sure you are answered on that one. So and you are satisfied. All right, Chemo, Mami's maybe sales are you in the same way about it sold out? You know, I've seen sold out online.
Yeah.
But does that necessarily means that the auditorium there, I mean the grounds, because we have online tickets and we have the venue tickets.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So when we say the sold out, or the one that we saw out there, I mean on social media platforms, does it literally means that the whole show is being sold out, or the online purchase is the one that is sold out?
I think it's the online ticket that they wanted to sell. Now it's sold out. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it means. So, and you see, they will not sell everything as in the capacity. There's an amount that you are allowed to sell. So if they sell that amount, I think they have the legitimate right or reason to say it's sold out. And I think O2 will not let anybody use their name any way, anyhow that they want. So if you see sold out like that, I am convinced that yes, it's sold out. Just that some people on the ground may, when they hear sold out, it's like nobody should even be able to walk between people. Yeah, but it's not like that. When you are dealing with people in the UK, like an event like that. So for me, I'm sure that it's sold out. And you see, Ghanaians, we have some attitude. They have the tickets, but they will still not go early. So if you are part of those who will enter early, then you will still have that feeling that, oh, they said sold out, but the people are not here. I think it will take time for people to get in there in a way that will make people feel that yes, what we want to see is what we are seeing. So for me, yeah, I think it's a sold out. But I also have legs in there. I have somebody in there. In fact, I had a video call before this show. Yeah. So I know what is going on, and I think so far so good. It's just the beginning. We are. What I saw, the people are not there yet. As in the full capacity is not there yet. But I'm hoping that they will come. And my guy there, he went there early. So it's obvious that he will not get the crowd at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But hopefully before we close the show, I'm convinced that yes, the whole place will be packed. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So let me big shout out to Sky the Power Man. He's my guy in there. Yes, and his friend is also supporting him. Okay. Sky the Power Man, yeah. Okay. He was a radio presenter in Ghana.
Speaking of being in UK, medical and you see me any pami AI. Yeah. It's in Panankasa or UK. I did say AI.
Yeah. Now, what time do you think they are closing?
So they'll be closing at 11 p.m.
Until 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Whether the show starts or it doesn't. Whether
you are closing.
You are no more.
Not maybe you have to extend your time.
No.
Them,
like cash wise.
No.
Maybe extra 1 hour.
Even if you want to, you have to make the commitment earlier.
Not when you think that you are exceeding your time.
Okay, so if I should understand you, like let's say medical is on stage performing, and it's exactly 11 o'clock p.m.
You have
to cut.
Yes.
They will bring police to sack you.
They will sack all of you. Police for number.
Hey, Anna. Well, come here, check your time. Man.
They'll go.
So they have paid for it. So whether they come or
not,
the show will go on.
After
11, if you are not there, what to yakaba show no I want to be. And I could be inside a so we just have to encourage people to go early so that they can enjoy the full show. Yeah, that's
okay. All right. So the people you find yourself around London, please do well to go and then support our brother. I know definitely it's going to be a general sold out show. I don't know if you say. Augustino says thanks for the answer again, Roland, and he's now I think
Augustino Mahama
Augustino is in Australia.
Augustino okay. And you
all right, so that is just by the way. Shout out to you, Augustino. Okay, Charlie, brothers, you move on straight to business, and as time goes on, we'll keep you updated on whatever is going on in the auditorium. That is the O2 Indigo. Now, your first story, we want to tackle our very own prophet, apostle, pastor, bishop. Lawrence Tetteh.
He's Dr. Lawrence Tetteh.
Dr. Lawrence Tetteh. Yeah. He's one of the, powerful men of God in our country now. And in an interview section, he made a confession that on a plane with himself, Shatta, and of course, our ex-president, His Excellency John Mahama, were all in one plane and they were traveling, whichever way it is now. At a point, if you would remember, Shatta did some few editorial which we say, okay, can I drink today? Excellency President, His Excellency President John Mahama some time ago, and he wanted to approach the big man, and that is the president. But then how to do it was a problem. I mean, it was a challenge for him. So he had to run to Father Lawrence, Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, to lead him get closer to His Excellency, the ex-president John Dramani Mahama. Now, that was the conversation. Of course, we be there. And at the point, he even said, Shatta wept. Whether he wept or he didn't, we'll discuss that one here. But let's go first. Listen to how he said it in the interview section. Now, here we are. We'll come back here and discuss more about it. Let's watch this. We'll be right back.
It happened on Saturday. I was going to London on Saturday. Coincidentally, President Mahama was on the flight. And Shatta was also on the flight. And we were seated as if we planned it. Then Shatta comes to me and said, "No more, I want you to do me a favor." It happened on Saturday. I was going to London on Saturday. Coincidentally, President John Mahama was on the flight. And Shatta was also on the flight. And we were seated as if we planned it. Then Shatta comes to me and said, "No more, I want you to do me a favor." I chose certain words at former President John Mahama, and I felt very guilty to go through him. I said, "No, he's a father." So I held his hands, and I went to President John Mahama with him, with Shatta. I mean, this is no secret. Okay. It was on a plane, publicly. I've even got a video. I'll send the video then. Then he said, "Oh, I've forgiven you." Then so Shatta went on his knees, and he started crying. I was so touched. Shatta. Wow. Then he said, "Okay, that was the first time to have met Shatta that he has not blown the thing on me. Normally, when I meet him, I feel the thing. But I said this time, he's not done it." And then I said, "This is the spirit that I want our people to do." We all know how wild Shatta is supposed to be. But he humbled himself to say, "Ex-President, I'm sorry I chose certain words I used the last time. But can you forgive me?" And President Your Mama said, "I forgive you." And they said, "Shatta, you're a bad boy. Yeah. You brought a whole man of God to come and do this to me. What do you expect me to say?" This is the spirit that I expect us as a nation to go to. In fact, Shatta won my respect. Yeah. I've got a video, man. Yeah. I'll send it. And all of a sudden you realize that people, and then when we got to London, Shatta sent a message to me thanking me for what I've done, and that he didn't know how to go about this for 4 or 5 years now.
Wow.
And this is the spirit I want us as young people to cultivate. Whether it's John Mama or Nanado Dankwa or Kufuor, or sorry, I've not called them my title, but all of them, respect them. His excellencies, respect them. Respect. Let's put a value on our leaders. And if you make a mistake, go back and say sorry.
Because this nonsense must stop.
This nonsense must stop.
And you started the campaign.
Yes, we
finally
started it.
Lawrence Tetteh's conversation, but before we go that, Augustino is saying, he's writing us that he's in Finland instead of the Australia. And the same way, Jackie Boateng, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. And then he's saying, congratulations, Chamo. Good evening, everyone. And Flex team. All right, that is it. The two over there. Charlie, welcome. And then do what to share the content to everybody out there. Let us feel it. Now, Chamo.
Yeah.
Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, or say Shatta swing. Apart from that, this is what he wishes that the youth of Ghana will emulate when we go hard on the leaders. Sometimes we should find ways and do the apology. I mean, the needful, like the way Shatta did. What do you have to say about that one?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, he's trying to do his job as usual. He's a preacher man, as some people call them. So he's doing the work of God by telling people the kind of behavior that he feels that we should emulate so that we can have a very good society to run. I mean, when you apologize to people that you know that you have offended, it helps. I mean, we live in a diplomatic society. I've said it before. Sometimes some of these gestures will help us to calm things down when there's a tension in the system. So for that one, I think I agree with him that when you offend somebody, or when you think that people may not take things that you have said about them in a very good way, then there's nothing wrong for you to apologize, and you do it wholeheartedly. It will even make it better. I think Shatta is known for doing some of these things when he feels that he has done something wrong or he has offended you. This is not the first time that I've seen or heard Shatta doing something like this. So if, as he said, it's a good thing that we can emulate, so and it will help us. So I'm not surprised that Shatta has done something like that. The other side is that it happened in a plane. Yes, I think this happened when they were going to London for the medical show. I think that's the time that it happened.
Oh, okay.
So not long ago. I feel it's just a recent one. Yeah.
Okay, and with the way he's saying, he knows that Shatta is this very tough guy, but then he was very, very surprised that at that point he was very, very sober and was ready to apologize. At that point, do you feel, or do you think, that was the right thing that Shatta did? That, okay, at a point in him, so a very, very hard guy, but also be, oh, Father, me, I beg you, like, hey, then ten some, but the way you can say, at a point, Usui 1135, SM 1135. Now Shatta swing SM 1135. Now Shatta swing. That's according to him. He didn't know that Shatta was this calm and very sober, and at a point like that. What do you have to say about that one?
Rightfully, he puts it right, as in he didn't know Shatta was like that. Yes, if he didn't know, now he knows. And the thing is, Shatta has done it before, as I said earlier. So I'm not surprised that it happened like that. Yes, because even for me, I have somebody also witnessing Shatta doing something that he didn't expect. Yes, so for me, I think it's part of Shatta's nature. If he feels that he has wronged you, he goes all out just to show remorse. And so for me, I'm not surprised, but if the pastor Lawrence Tetteh is surprised, I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe he hasn't seen that side of Shatta Wale, and now he's witnessing it, and that's why I said that it's good that he's doing that, because he's a pastor or he's somebody who does this kind of thing. Like he preaches to people to have a good behavior, and if he has seen something that he thinks is good, why not? It's okay that he's putting it out there for people to emulate.
Okay, all right, Roland, what do you have to say about this one, Lawrence Tetteh?
Well, I mean, for some of us that are closer to the person in question, that is Shatta Wale, we are not so I'm not so surprised, because yes, I know him to be that kind of person, and I am glad, yes, he was able to confess that he didn't know him to be that way. I mean, so many people form different perception about people, and Shatta faces this almost every day. Like, there are so many people that get close to him and they go like, is this the same person that I've been seeing online, or is this the same person that I have this kind of perception about him in my head? Like, so many people see him and the way he relates to them, they even get surprised. Yes, some get disappointed, some get surprised.
I see. And
it's some of these things can only be testified by people who get close to him. Until you get that close, you might probably not experience it to that level, even if you know it is out of the fact that maybe you've seen it online, like how this video popped up, or somebody is saying it, and even that oneself, you might be skeptical in believing or not believing that. Well, it happens though. But then, if you've ever been closer to him, like close to him, then you really understand what these kind of testimonies, and it is good that the man of God is highlighting some of these things. Of course, it goes a long way to also give the brand and image another perception or erase of what people already have in their minds. If people have a different perception about him, they equally can soak this one to replace those perceptions. And again, it doesn't also mean that some of the people that we see them at the top also don't show remorse, also don't do mistakes, also don't sometimes regret the things that they do. They do. And anytime they get the opportunity, some people like Shatta Wale would always find the nearest opportunity to make amends. It doesn't mean he's stupid or he doesn't know what he's about. No. He knows what he is about, and he knows when to call, like when to go hot and when to call a truce, and when not to overstep his boundaries. So I am not surprised. In fact, if not for anything at all, there are certain people that he's had 1 and 2 with, the likes of Black Rasta, and so many people that he's called them, like he's personally reached out to them for them to settle their differences. So yes, it means that he knows what he is about, and he will not go out of his way to just do anything anyhow. And even if in the process, crowning Pono, he oversteps his boundaries and he realizes there are points that he can avail himself to every level to make amends. So I am happy the man of God has experienced this side of Shatta Wale to also give this kind of testimony about him, so other people who also listens to the man of God will know that okay, Shatta Wale is not the devil that some people preaches him to be, but he also has this side of him that if you're able to encounter that side of him, he is the most loving person you can ever find on earth. So I'm not surprised in the first place the man is saying this, and I am also happy that he's also had this kind of experience with Shatta Wale. Okay,
let's affiliate this one with what Sheldon is going through when it comes to Shatta Wale's and as a SM brand. Do you see could Sheldon being forgiven and coming back?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the situation. It is not a straightforward jacket like that. Yes, Shatta can wake up and say, whatever Kudu Sheldon has done to me, I want to forgive him. I want to smoke the peace pipe with him. But you see, the reason I'm saying it is not a straightforward jacket like that is because mostly the circumstances are different. The kind of beef probably Shatta has with Stoneboy, Saturday, or whoever is different from what he has with Kudu Sheldon.
No, well, I'm only asking this thing in line with what happened with Shatta and then Mahama.
That's
at the point I'm coming. At the point, you see, it felt like he was very, very furious about the economy and the way things are moving on in Ghana now. That is why I might say Shatta did or attacked or let's say put that thing with Mahama. Whichever way it is, that is the same way he went ahead with Dr. Lawrence. And then, according to Dr. Lawrence, Mahama said, "You were a bad boy. You know, because of this, you've been brought in a man of God to do this thing with you. And now I have forgiven you." Whichever way it is, I have forgiven you. Very soft like that. You know, everybody has his or her way of forgiving or approach.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. That do you see it coming sooner, like the way Mahama forgave Shatta? Do you see Shatta forgiving Sheldon like that?
That's what I'm saying. It is not a straightforward answer like that because the circumstances are different. What Shatta did to ex-president Mahama is different from what he has with Kojo Sheldon. He can wake up tomorrow and say, "Charlie, me and Sheldon, we are eating. Me and Sheldon, we are doing this. Me and Sheldon, we are doing that." And that will be him. That's what I'm saying. It will also depend on Sheldon's approach. Because his circumstances between him and ex-president Mahama is different from what between him and Sheldon. Sheldon's approach will also determine whether it's going to be soon or not. Because Shatta can say, "Oh, I want to smoke the peace pipe with Sheldon." But if he gets close to Sheldon and Sheldon exhibits a character that he doesn't like at that moment, then aluta continua. They will continue with whatever differences they have. But if Shatta says, just like now, Sheldon is the one calling for peace, but Shatta still is not satisfied with whatever is going on to say that, okay, let's sit down and squash. He's still not satisfied with it. You understand? Same way ex-president Mahama could have also said, "Charlie, whatever you did, me too, I am not satisfied with you bringing somebody to come and beg me, so I will not forgive you." And you can't hold him to it. You can't do anything to him. And your own feelings. Anyhow bad he feels he's been hurt, that is what he will determine whether he's going to forgive you sooner or later. So that one day, yes, we can wake up and Shatta will say, "Okay, Nessa da Sheldon Komu and all that." But then it also depends on Sheldon's approach and his demeanor with the whole situation. Because Obana Bekaso, you are calling truth, not China, or done on the next minute, no, and Mammo Contoquano, or Sai Bima, then definitely, I said, you are very good. And Shatta has so much experience that some of these things he always tread cautiously before he sticks his neck out.
Okay, all right. Be a part of the show, and the comment section is reserved for you. Please do well to comment more, and then we'll read them out loud for you. Let's welcome Foster Agbalanyo. Agbalanyo. Okay, Agbalanyo. Okay, Foster Agbalanyo. Sorry if I did a mistake over there. Let's welcome him. Same way, our main man, Ben Rockefeller. I say we are here together. Flex Entertainment. I mean, Team Flex. We are here together. Okay, so Foster is also saying for live SM One Love to you. Okay, now let's move on to our second topic.
Jackie is she's also giving Flex Entertainment big ups.
Yeah. I've said that one already. Why, baby?
Oh, I did.
Roland, wake up. All right, so that is just by the way, and let's move on. I mean, let's flip to the next story.
Can we give an update of what is happening?
Yeah. We'll be giving them updates. Or before we move on to the next topic, we want us to give updates.
I think
okay,
that wouldn't be bad.
Okay, Richie, auditorium, for those of us that are not being able to be there now. Let's see a live feed of what's going on. Oh, Charlie, the numbers are gradually increasing, and I feel. It's
for me,
positive.
I think they will come. I mean, Ghana for the air.
You 7. I say able do I say 7:38. Oh, okay, I see. One performing now.
I think this is Medical's entrance. I mean, he will be coming in and letting others come in from time to time.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first entry of Medical coming in.
I see.
Yeah, and
I see.
And I think it's not bad at all.
Yeah. But who is it from?
Yeah, this is coming
Sky.
from my guy. Yeah, Sky Sky Power Man. Yeah.
Okay. So he's at the auditorium and
yes,
giving
he's
us
there and giving
feed.
us yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So from time to time, this is what we are going to do. In the conversation, no, view back could be so stay connected. We have a lot for you. I wish we could get a position from the angle of your stage so but all the same, this one is not bad as well. So ladies and gentlemen, O2 Indigo Medical Show, this is how the place is now, and I know say definitely by the close of the day the program now super solid numbers. Let's move to our next topic, where Strongman, I feel this young man is really growing very, very well, like growing in the industry and is understanding the nature of how the industry is now. There's a question that was put to him about beefing. The answer or the reply that he gave, I felt like say the composure, the experience, everything is now growing up. Let's listen to what he said about the beef, and when we come back we will discuss more here.
People think that you trend on beefs. Is it true?
I don't trend on beefs because I'm not the one who...
I think that most people think that you trend on beefs. Is it true?
I don't trend on beefs because I'm not the one who always, I don't throw first shot. You get me? Oh. So I only do replies. I don't do beefs. Yeah.
But why do you reply though? You can just keep quiet and move.
No, sometimes if symptoms persist for more than 3 days,
consult your doctor.
Consult your doctor.
So you are the doctor.
I'm the doctor, and we have insurance principle, which is indemnity. It talks about you restoring the person back to his or her former position. So if someone insures a Range Rover and it catches fire, the insurance company is supposed to compensate the person with a Range Rover, not with an Elantra.
Okay.
So if you come and fool, I need to, let you know that you need to stop what you're doing.
Right.
So that's what I do, is just replies. I don't really do beef, so I don't start the beef. So any beef that you've seen me, being involved in, I didn't start it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the people, they start it and I help them to finish.
Okay, so this is what Strongman had to say about the beefing, and he's saying that he's never ever started beef before. He only helps finish it nicely and smoothly. But before we go into Strongman's conversation, Ben Rockefeller has asked Roland and Chamo a question, or say you guys are forgetting that. Let me read it for you. Or say Chamo and Roland, you guys are forgetting one point the pastor made. Okay, you guys are forgetting one point the pastor made. Anytime we meet and Shatta talks, the air changes, but in the plane they meet and he didn't feel the atmosphere. What did Pastor Lawrence mean by that?
Were they meeting in planes? That would be the first question. If all the meeting that he had with Shatta was in plane, then whatever that he's saying, we can interrogate it. But if this is the first time they are meeting in plane, I think he has no point here. Because the plane atmosphere the plane atmosphere is different from meeting him in other places. So we should just take it like that.
No, but what Pastor Lawrence is saying is sometimes when he meets Shatta
Shatta smokes.
Yes.
So
that is what he's saying.
Yeah. So it's obvious. Like if he can't smoke in
a plane.
Yes. So if he hasn't done that, then you will not have anything.
Ben is just trying to recall us that you guys didn't talk about that because
it is not significant to the topic.
And again,
it is for him. That's why he's pointed it out.
Again, it's obvious. Shatta smokes, and we all know. So if he's in a plane, obviously he will not smoke there. So the atmosphere will not change the way that Pastor Lawrence wanted.
Okay, I get it. Roland.
Yes. So.
I feel that's part of the conversation. If we are to put emphasis on that, it will change the message. Even the pastor was even trying to point out. Yes, it was just to say, okay, it was just to give a clear picture of who the person is and how surprised he was. That's it.
No, Ben is trying to mean that, point to point. We pick that we talk about. Even though I don't ask you, but at least or expect to say more back on because I don't know I say
hit more. What when we hit on them more, it means that the main topic, the main point now pastor and the person pointing out, we will miss it.
What can we even say about
because the pastor is not saying
smokes. It's not
no news about that. Yeah.
The pastor is not saying, oh, when I meet him every day he smokes, but when I met him with ex-president Mahama, I didn't fine. That's not the point he was trying to make. It was just a passing through comment. The main point is him saying that, oh, Shatta, we know him to be a different person, but on the plane is also a different, like when we met him in person, it's also a different person. That's the only picture he was trying to paint.
Okay, so Mr. Ben Rockefeller, thank you too. All right, so I think they've expanded and expatiated it for you to understand it clearly over there. And thank you for your point over there as well. And King Karo is in. King Karo, you are welcome. All right, yeah, you are welcome. Let me officially welcome you too. And the same way, Ben Rockefeller. I think after viewing the O2 Indigo, the show, about you say we made it beyond control. Okay. Jackie Boatin is also here. It was unnecessary for pastor to say. Was it?
Yeah, I mean that wasn't the main point, but I mean I think the pastor was just trying to make it kind of. Yes, I didn't land well.
Okay.
Yes, sometimes you can say something with no bad intention. But
you see the reason why he laughed around that area.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. It wasn't necessary or whichever way it is now. Okay. So Hayford is giving us more fire over there. Hayford. Voila. Okay. Now, Chabo, Strongman. His composure.
Yeah.
The way of answering questions now. His antics. His demeanor.
Yeah.
Now I feel Strongman is really growing.
Yes, of course, he's matured in the game after staying in for such a long time. You have to grow. And again, I think he's trying to prove something that I have more than just music. I've done other things. I mean, if you listen to him carefully, you will see that he was using certain terms, certain terminologies, as they call it, for you to see that he's getting more things from other places apart from being in the industry. So I'm not surprised that he's talking like that. And for the beef thing, I mean, this is a way to go. I mean, he will not say it in a way for you to feel that he's the one bringing it. I'll be surprised even if you ask others the same question. They will say that I take beef to people. No, they will always say that they bring it and then me too, I'll face them.
But on the contrary, like on a more serious note, I haven't really realized that Strongman is attacking anybody.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I say he is the receiving end and then replies.
You see how you take what is called an attack is the issue here.
Okay.
So I remember some Strongman went to I think Sammy Flex interviewed him about somebody saying that he has. I think medical before the whole thing started. I think Strongman got a question about medical saying that he has hold down the rap system for now. Like he's the one who
saved Ghana
rap.
Yeah.
He saved Ghana rap. And then Strongman answered that he's not good for him to claim that. So that one, will you call it an attack or not? Just after that commentary, that's why we got medical. Doing this track for him. So how do you call that one?
I said medical started.
Really? After him saying that he is not good enough to claim that he has saved the industry.
But Strongman is a rapper. You get it? And he's in the system.
Yeah.
So medical coming out to say he's the one holding the mantle or holding the rap in the
without mentioning names.
Yes.
Does that make Strongman a singer?
No, he's trying to make you understand. Say he's also there.
So
say your own.
So he
said his own.
So he's he's the ultimate rapper, even more than Sarkodie and others. So why do you take it?
Because he is a rapper.
Exactly. So now when you are talking about who started it, where do we pick it from? That's the point.
I'll pick it from medicals.
The same way when you go and
Somebody
ask
to
medical,
pick it from
he will say
Strongman.
that no, he started attacking me. That's the point I want to make. Like all
But
of
to
them.
you, where you are sitting, like let's generalize this thing. Where you are sitting as a pundit, who would you say started first?
How I don't want to answer that question, and my reason is that the person coming to attack will tell you that the other person started it first.
No,
And
I'm not inside of what they are going to say. I'm just picking it from your point of view, where you are sitting now. But the scenario that you just gave, that medical said this thing, that he is the one in charge of rap, blah 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 blah, whatever it is.
Yes.
And Strongman replied that.
Yeah.
According to you, who would you say started it?
Yeah, I will go with them, because before they will come out and do that thing, they will feel that you have started something against them. The person who will come out with a diss track will justify the reason that you have attacked them. That's why they are doing that.
I feel you still haven't, or you choose not to answer that question.
I'm answering it, but my way of doing it is not who started doing the diss track first. Is that what you want to put?
You see, according to Strongman, he's saying that he doesn't start beef.
And
he receives and continues and make it fine.
Yes, and I'm telling you that when you ask medical, he will say the same thing. That I don't start it. They attack me, and then I will also reply. When you ask the other guy,
T-Flow,
or Eno Baroni, when you ask all of them, they will answer the same way. And I'm saying that yes, because of that, I don't want to go like, oh yeah, it's true, Strongman, he doesn't come in, but when you bring it, he will give it to you. But somebody will also say that, okay, what about you making a commentary for somebody to start? How do we consider that? Because medical, he's the one claiming that, oh, I've hold down the rap music. He's not mentioning your name. So for you to go like he's not a good rapper to claim that he has hold down the rap, is that one not an attack? That's the point. And again, look at what happened between him and then Amrado. He was in an interview saying that even if Amrado threw shot, he will not he will not return fire. That was the thing. But meanwhile, he will go for an interview and be saying things directly hitting Amrado. That one too, are you going to consider them as an attack or not? That's the point. So for me, I think they will all attack based on the reason known to them. So beef is beef. The only way I will side with him is when he says that, as for me, even when you bring it, I won't mind you. Then we can say that yeah, he doesn't go in for anybody, because Matuma Buru can also apply. He can say something to trigger for you to do it first, and then he will come at you. The same thing that Yapono did with Shatta. Yapono just said, "Opa can fit." Would you consider that an attack? Then,
it is.
Yes. And then Shatta did this track. So between Yapono and Shatta, who started this? If we ask you to answer that question, how are you going to answer it? Shatta feels that he started it by daring him to do the disc track. The same way Yapono will say, it's because of something that Shatta said. That's why he came out to say, Opa Cafe. So for me, I will not judge who started it first. My thing is, when they bring it, why do you also push against it? And I think Strongman has done well when it comes to beef, and the people that he has replied according to his stand, that he has done a better job than them. And yeah, I will go with him. Strongman is a very good rapper, and I think he has done well in the industry. Even if we take beef out, I think you will mention him, or when you are mentioning rappers or even musicians in Ghana, you will not leave him out. So yeah, kudos to him. I think he's doing well.
Okay, all right. So that is coming from Chemo. Let's listen to Roland, but then Roland. Okay, let's listen to Roland. Chemo, my name is update now. On what's going on
the update. I think Sister Deborah is on stage with medical.
Oh, Sister
Debbie. African Mimi.
Oh.
Yeah. She's on stage with Medica. You see what?
And Fela is not there.
Fela is not a musician.
No, I mean, she's not in London.
That one I don't know.
She's a musician.
In what sense?
That's all I know.
No problem. But she's not there.
Okay.
Right. So Sister
current update. We have Sister Debbie doing the performance with
Medical. Yeah.
Right. Now let's move to Strongman. Why?
Okay.
Kind of from good angles.
Okay, so
top or now.
The ticket in so I won't for top.
I ticket for almost.
Baby, I'll be any ticket.
Oh, make watch. Uncle you before.
Oh, Timmy, watch your baby.
Chamon and then a Casano. And I want to be your YouTube magic and you try to.
Oh, we can get that one. I think they are even
streaming online
on Medical's
YouTube
platform.
Yeah. That's fine. So, yeah. Okay.
So
Roland, Yanko.
Yeah. For when it comes to beef, nobody starts it. Ubi so bia baka just say I'm starting. Assume it's in a cover buy. And I'm a source. Maybe I'm baby no be far. It will depend on what you see. The reason why none of them would admit publicly or openly say on the start here, the fact that obia mpesi ebi hu say open tokwa. What I say, obia pasem strasem. Ebeka say neba say na wo strong man medical tin the baby and I say waiting the baby alcohol quick smoke tin the baby alcohol ne what I say obia mpesa ade and na obisa quick smoke crap or no koka onyu say o men feel strong man or a poor man nimpa obisa nso beka just say strong man so titi bi man e wo baby you understand and say strong man e rappe na ogbo ekutia na oka kwaku a there are so many because kweku smoke is also kweku. Obetimi afa because you see ekutia nim nira. Nti o de onim say wa bo ekutia o. Ye bisa obetimi aka say o na mende ono. Ba between oni ono no onim say wo de no. Mu mienu nyina mutiri mu nim say mo de mo ho. That's how beef starts. It always starts from somebody, but none of them will openly admit say me na me starting. None of them. Obi on my own. Nebi mpwana asem ne mfa no. But when he or she listens to what you are saying or the commentaries you are making, that's how it is. Or share their work and to say in America, he has saved GA trap.
Yeah.
One more strong man than you. But in strong man's reply, he is hating on America. Oh, I don't think he is that good to say he saved GA trap. That's a straight punch to medical. Because a medical can say we save GA trapper. One can say money now more bon. Or see on the save. In Tibia, no more dear, no more dear. But no buy no beji now. And no buy some money issue. Yes, a call for body out now for one mark of Baba. Yenima. What I say? In Tibia, no can because we are called for body in Pamu. But he is rather saying that he came to save it. And when you come and straightforward says he is not that good, he is not that good for him to save GA trap. That is a complete blow to him. Because then you have easily disqualified his prowess as a rapper. You have easily disqualified his prowess as a rapper. So any day, nobody in his thinking capacity or in his right senses would say okay, won't them or you are not doing any men out there. You understand? Nobody would admit in that sense. So it is like that. Me for strong man's answer there, I agree with him. But it doesn't mean I totally agree with the fact that he didn't start some of them. I know definitely some of them probably would come from him. If we are to dig, you will find others that will be linked to him. And in that reply, also bet me make it post be even on social media. The person will come and be strong man, then he will come and reply, then he will come and say, oh, me baby. and on no bay edit. You understand? All of them are guilty of some of these things. All of them are corporate when it comes to some of these things, but none of them will openly admit. But if you're able to search through between each beef, you will know who started it.
Okay, all right. This is coming from Roland Amate and same way Chemo. What is your opinion on this very one? Beefing and Strongman. Who started what? I started what? Whichever way it is now.
Yeah, so if you're Nocturnal, it's also on stage now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're Nocturnal, it's also
so
on
that
stage
means
now.
that Ghanaian artists who are there really support.
Yeah,
I never had in mind that Sister Debbie was going to be there.
Oh, that one there was a surprise.
I see.
That one there was a surprise because, you know, among all the flyers that were thrown out, Sister Debbie was not mentioned. Her flyer was not part of it, but she's a surprise act.
Wow. Anyway, if you hear Penna. Okay, so let's move on to our last and final.
Sanko Faso de Yenchi.
Sanko Faso de Yenchi. Chamo. Yeah, time more update on that area there. Okay, so let's move to our last and final topic, where we find these two favorite actors. In movie industry, Kojo Nkansa Liwin and Ankomah. In recent time, you know, I feel to be a court case, and it really baffles my mind sometimes. I sit back and I be like, hey, Charlie Namoa. Yeah, sure, Ghana movie industry and as a Ghana entertainment industry because you know, and I'm punchy or court and then all stuff like that. Now, how is the future like when it comes to issues like that? Now, there is a story cited on Ghana Web, and this one, it's Liwin. I'll say we've been to court twice. Liwin speaks on his legal tussle with Ankomah, and a Ghanaian actor Kojo Nkansa Liwin. Better known, so Kojo Nkansa, better known as Liwin, has recently divulged updates regarding his ongoing legal tussle with fellow actress Ankomah. He revealed that they have appeared in court in 2 occasions, aiming for a peaceful resolution through legal mediation. Liwin expressed hope for a positive outcome, indicating that the proceedings are moving in a direction that suggests a swift resolution. He also mentioned that both parties have agreed to a court-sanctioned confidentiality clause preventing media coverage of the case, which explains the lack of public discourse on the matter. In a video shared by Express GHTV on YouTube and observed by Ghana Web, Liwin disclosed his intention to cast Mata in an upcoming film, citing his respect for her talent. We've attended 2 court sessions. The details are kept from the public eye as we consented to the actions against any blogger who discloses information about the case. The path to settling this dispute looks promising. Matters acting prowess is something I truly respect. Post resolution, I plan to involve her in my next film endeavor. I will personally discuss the script with her and will share her decision with everyone, he stated. It can be recalled that Ankomah initiated legal actions against Liwin, accusing him of tarnishing her image following his public outburst on social media. In her legal claim, she contends that Liwin's statements were defamatory, spread with ill intent, and significantly damaged her reputation among discerning members of the Ghanaian community. She's seeking restitution amounting to 5 million Ghana cedis for the reputational harm and has suffered due to the actor's remark. On February 8, 2024, Liwin launched I think so we have to move on with that one. Chabo,
yeah, very much.
This is 2 gurus, two giants in our Ghana movie industry, and this is going on. How safe is Ghana movie industry?
It's really, really safe. I think after announcing that Medica is also streaming on his platform, I think our viewers are our views are going down, and it's obvious that people want to see what is happening there. So
I see.
I think we can make this one shorter so that
yes,
they
will just
to that direction.
Okay,
and go and see.
that's fine.
This is an update coming from court, and according to the story as you read it, now because they have agreed that they will not share the details of what is happening.
Yeah.
We have to respect that and just make it as the way that they want it to go. And according to Liwin, he hopes that they can resolve it quickly and in an amicable way.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way to go. I mean, every good lawyer will tell you the first way to approach issues is to settle.
Yeah.
If the person is not ready to settle, then you move to the next stage of maybe fighting for your freedom or fighting for your right. So I think what Liwin and his lawyer, what they are doing is a good thing. The first way is to settle it, but if they couldn't, then it will move to the next stage. So for me, this is the good news, and I hope that a positive outcome as he is looking for will come out of this.
Okay, all right, this is just a brief one from Chamo, and I'm having this one from Arup Music. I say good evening to you guys watching from Spain. Charlie, welcome Arup Music, welcome. And how is the music like over there? I hope all is good in Spain. Okay, Chamo, Roland, quick one on this one.
Yeah. I mean, once this particular issue came to the public domain, one thing that some of us were looking out for was the fact that they will be able to settle this quickly. Because when you look at it carefully, it helps none of the parties. I mean, going some of these tangents will distract you one way or the other from doing certain things that you're supposed to do for yourself. And I like the fact that none of them, or maybe Liwin, is not ready to entangle himself in a long legal battle with regards to this issue. And I also like the fact that the details of whatever they are doing is also kept private. Yes, because because when it came to the public domain, so many people had diverse opinions. There's a possibility that people would even put themselves in contempt, even without knowing. So I like the fact that the details is kept private, and it's according to Liwin's narration, it looks promising on settling this amicably, or probably even out of court, or maybe out of arbitration. It's good. It's good that at least once in a while we are able to test the legal waters to bring some form of understanding between parties in the space. So good luck to both of them on how, and I wish all of them are able to get what they want after this particular issue is settled. At least both parties will be satisfied with whatever they both decide to do, and everybody will go home happy.
Everybody will go home happy. That is the last words from Roland Amate. He happens to be a blogger, Roland Reports, and social media marketer to Shagzi, and to Intim Solomon Dodu. He is an IT technician to Flex Entertainment, as well as a YouTuber. So anything bothering you, anything having disturbing your mind as far as YouTube is concerned, look no further. It is Chamo that you need to consult so that everything goes on well for you and for you. And of course, 15th June is when we are having our wedding. If I say we are having our wedding on the 15th of June. So get ready, get your dresses, get your dancing shoes, because Charlie, that day is going to be power. My name MC Berima. I happen to be your luxurious favorite MC's MC. And to Currency the Digital Rasta, he is the one in charge of the cameras, and to Richie Flex, our director, our editor. And to you too for being a part of the show, all your comments, all your contributions. Charlie, thank you so much. On Monday, we are coming here and we are going to feast on whatever is going on in O2 Indigo, and we are going to make sure, say, you get every gist. Tom and what? Tom and Harriana.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Whichever way it is, have a beautiful weekend and catch you on Monday. It is Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily. It is peace, and we are out.
Read the last messages before we move.
Sorry. I didn't see the last message. Sorry. Okay, so Jackie Boatin, I'll say, wow, medical has done well. 12K people watching online. Wow, that is serious.
Yes.
12K people.
Yeah.
12,000.
Yes. 12,000. When you go to his page right now, 12K people are watching. Yeah. This is live, so 12,000 people are watching live. So yeah, we are good to go. Let's go and also watch. After that, we will come and do analysis of whatever happened.
Whichever way it is, on Monday, like we said. And then Ben Rockefeller, final question. I'll say before you guys go, kindly ask Roland. Okay, why don't you show your face on YouTube page?
On my YouTube page. Well, it's one of those. My face is there. Per the thumbnail that I show, my face is there. So maybe he wants like video of myself. Well, it will come. It will come. But this is how I want to. This is the niche I want to carve for the page. And periodically, there are other videos that has my face in action and everything. But yeah, it will come. It will come.
Okay, so I'm sure Ben Rockefeller, you are answered on this one. So like Chamo rightfully said, on Monday we are coming back here on Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV, to make sure we tell you the ups and downs, whatever that went on in the auditorium, and we are going to share. So be a part of it, and I'm sure you can't miss it same way. Have a nice weekend and stay safe, be blessed, peace, and we are out.